bring up the Don Charles potential split. It seems like he's going to be in his corner, but there's been rumours that there's been a fallout with Dave, Stan, Dubois, Daniel's dad, and Don. This wouldn't be the first time that he's fallen out with a trainer. Do you know much about this? Have you ever spoken to Daniel's dad?
Well, I have not heard these rumours. Obviously, Don Charles has not been around this week. I know why, but it's not like they've fallen out. He's got a cold. It's fine, but he's got a cold. You know, people are making a bigger deal over it, what it is. Obviously, Spencer Fearon had some remarks today that set the cat amongst the pigeon. That's the personal issue between Spencer Fearon and Stanley Dubois, Daniel's dad. And Spencer was very comfortable in coming forward in regards to saying, look, this is what I think of you, this is what it is. Spencer told me today that he's had a solicitor's letter from Stanley Dubois, and Spencer said if he wants to stand up in court and have this conversation, I'll have the conversation. So you don't want to make me bring this to the forefront. So that's not our business, that's their business, and we'll just sit down with our popcorn and watch it unfold.
And those are the words of Johnny Nelson as he reveals that Daniel Dubois' father sends legal papers to the knowledge Spencer Fearon due to the remarks that he used and he made yesterday about what Daniel Dubois' father wanted or didn't want anymore from Don Charles. And he said that he's into black magic. He said he didn't like him as a trainer. He said he's not really being real or whatever, right? He didn't like him. And Spencer Fearon spilled the beans. Now a legal paper has been sent to Spencer Fearon. And to me, it's more like a warning. I think if we look, I had to guess it was cease and desist, which means don't say what you said before, or I will send you to court with further prosecution. And let me counterpunch. We did hear from Talk Sports that Don Charles was sick and he didn't want to jeopardize his fighter because he's fighting, which is okay. That's what you're supposed to do as a trainer. He was just being thoughtful of his fighter. However, this is what I'll say about that. I think Daniel Dubois' father was pissed because he told Spencer Fearon something, I guess in confidence, but then, you know, he was a part of it because Don Charles is still there and he claims he's the reason for him still being there. Okay, he's still being there because he begged Daniel Dubois' father to keep him. He's a good trainer. He means the most. He means the best. He wants the best for Daniel Dubois. Therefore, he's still there. So it kind of involved him. And me counterpunching this, I think that this is going to get heavier because I don't see Spencer Fearon bowing down. I don't see that. I don't see him doing the zip mouth. Okay. I don't see him shutting up. I said he's going to say what he said, and he said what he said. So you can't unsay what you said publicly in front of a mad platform like he did. And that was huge. Okay. So him saying that, hey, I don't think, or him telling everyone that his father told him he doesn't want him, I don't know if that's grounds for cease and desist. Right. But it could maybe mean a defamation of character. It could mean that. But, you know, he does have a history of getting in with trainers in a very bad way. So I think, if anything, this is going to get real nasty because I don't see Spencer Fearon bowing down because he may feel he doesn't need to. You know, he's just like, hey, I'm my own man, and this is what happened when this guy told me about this guy. And he pretty much spilled the beans. He said, look, that guy, he's weird. I'm going to keep it real. He's weird. That's an opinion. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. And he said that, hey, Daniel Dubois' dad did not want him as a trainer. You know, so I don't know. It's heavy. Johnny Nelson has revealed more information about this, but, you know, does it come off messy? I don't know. I think it depends on who you ask. Some people can say, hey, it's bold. He's a real one for saying that, because Don Charles did not know about this issue, right? Now everybody does. So it's like telling Cat Williams, hey, Cat Williams, I want you to shut up. But it's already said, it's hit the headwaves now. So what do you do? So my thing is, we have to wait and see what Spencer Fearon does. Does he continue this onslaught of truth telling about Daniel Dubois' father? You guys tell me what you think about Spencer Fearon being sent papers from and by Daniel Dubois' father. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.